of Sam. Sam is quite a performer himself and has a great group of band members on the far side entertaining at every Wildcat and Lady Cat basketball game. Welcome to KSNP 97.7 broadcast of Lady Cat basketball as they host the Chase County Bulldogs here tonight. This is outside the Pioneer League contest. We'll be back with Pioneer League opponents starting next week on the trip to Anderson County and Iowa. But right now, after the Burlington Invitational Tournament, we've got Chase County on the schedule. This is Jim Hills, your voice of Lady Cat basketball, ready to bring you our Tuesday night lineup here on the Dawg. Burlington Lady Cats coming off a second-place finish in the Burlington Invitational. This was the silver anniversary, 25th year of tournament time in Burlington, and they faced off against a tough group from Labette County in the championship round on Saturday afternoon. Labette taking a 58-49 win over our Lady Cats here at home. As both teams tune it up and get ready to go to the final 10 games of their season before they'll set to sub-state action and state tournament time throughout the state. With the introduction of the starting lineup for Chase County, we see number 4, Maya Heisman, a 5'8 junior in the lineup. Number 10, Landry Kingston, a 5'7 sophomore. Number 11, Lakin Vandegrift, a 5'6 sophomore. Number 24 in the lineup is Caitlin Schwarr, a 5'8 junior. And number 12, Mackenzie Higg, a 5'7 sophomore. A young squad in the lineup for head coach Ron Slaymaker and the Chase County Lady Bulldogs. On the Lady Cat side of the ledger, starting lineup as it's been from the beginning of the season. Number 3, Julia Gilman. Number 5, Paige Sawyer. Number 20, Kirsten Young. Number 21, Ashlyn Debley. And number 35, Camry Wagner will take the floor for head coach Dave Gilman and the Burlington Lady Cats. We're ready to get underway. The three-man officiating team out on the floor. Ball in hand. They're ready for the jump ball and will be underway here tonight. With the tip into the backcourt, Julia Gilman controls, and here come the Lady Cats. Bad pass over the top. That turnover goes through the hands of the Lady Cats. Something that the Lady Cats worked on and were very effective in tournament time, not giving up the ball, but start out with a turnover here in their first possession. Up court quickly, down the lane with a dribble drive, rims around and out, no good, but rebounded away to Chase. They'll control and bring it out to the top of the circle with Vandegrift. She'll set on the right wing to Higgs. Puts it on the floor on the dribble drive off the front of the rim, no good, and Sawyer is there with the board. She'll clear it ahead. On the far side, there is Kirsten Young. She sends up the first three-pointer of the night, and it's good. Lady Cats out to that 3-0 lead here in the first minute of play. Up court, they'll go right down the middle. Dribble drive, shot off the board, no good, and Young controls the rebound for the Lady Cats. Up court on the right wing, she'll set the offense, spins it around, goes to the far side. Gilman looking inside. Got off from that. They'll start it to the high post now. Wagner spins, looks inside, back to Gilman. Free throw line extended. Shot away, no good, but rebounded by Sawyer. It's tipped away out of bounds, and that'll stay with the Lady Cats. They'll play it in underneath their own bucket here with 6:49 remaining in the first quarter. Paige Sawyer to inbound, goes to Debley. Back to Sawyer on the step in. She comes up with the 2. Nice inbound play by the Lady Cats there as they're out to a 5-0 lead here in the early going. Up court, they'll skip the pass right side to Schwarr. Down low in the paint. That shot away is no good, but the putback up and in Heidman gets her first bucket, and the first bucket for the Bulldogs. 5-2 lead. Lady Cats on top. They'll give it to Sawyer down the paint. Dribble drive. Shot is away, but we're going to have a whistle and foul. Stops action. Heidman with her first personal foul will send. Oh, that was a different player, number 12. Comes out with the foul is Higg. As Sawyer steps to the line, she gets her first free throw to fall, and she'll be there for a second. Grace Kuhlman checks into the lineup for Burlington now. As Sawyer sets, finds the second one. 2 free throws for Page. And the Lady Cats lead it 7-2. 6 minutes left to play in the first quarter here. We're just underway. Lady Cats and the Bulldogs from Chase County. A rebound putback is good for Schwarr. And the Lady Cats face token pressure in the backcourt. Sawyer brings it across the timeline, gives it up to Kuhlman. She'll put it on the floor, down the lane, but ball tipped loose on the floor, and Gilman comes out of there with it for the Lady Cats. Kirsten Young sets for the 3. That shot away is no good. Long rebound controlled by the Bulldogs. Down court on the shot. No good. Lady Cats control. Up court comes Gilman. Ball on the right wing. Looks inside to Kuhlman. Can't get that pass. They'll spin it to the left side. Young, dribble drive to the lane. Gets her own rebound. Put back shot. No good. Now we've got a whistle. And she stepped on the inline when she recovered that loose ball. The ball turns over into the hands of Chase County as they'll play it in on the inline against full court pressure by the Lady Cats. Up court quickly, they'll bring it and set the offense at the top with Hinkson. 7-4, Lady Cats lead it here in the early going of this first quarter. We've played 3 minutes, and the Lady Cats lead it 7-4. Dribble drive, picks it up, spins to the outside. A 3 on the way is on the way. Good for Lakin Vandergrift. She hits from behind the arch, and we're all tied, 7-7. Sawyer brings the ball up court against single pressure. Now high post. They'll find Wagner on the give and go. Can't get it back. Now goes to Kuhlman on the far wing. She'll put it down. Finds Gilman on the far corner. Shot away. No good. Rebounded out, and here comes Eidman up court for the Bulldogs. She'll give it up. Finds Hinkson. Calls out the play for the Bulldogs. Dribble drive on the right side. Gives it up on the wing. Skip pass will come back. Looking behind the arch. They'll set the offense one more time from the top of the circle. Spin move. Looks down in the low post. Shot blocked away there by Kuhlman. Nice job getting a hand up quickly. And the Lady Cats control. Here comes Gilman up the right wing. Looks for a follow. Not there. They'll go to Young on the outside. She sets from 3. Short off the rim. No good. Ball tipped away. But Julia Gilman is going to be whistled for the foul as she crashes the board for the Lady Cats. And Chase County will play it in underneath their own bucket as Ashlyn Debley returns to the lineup, and Jara Thorpe, her first appearance on the floor tonight for the Lady Cats. Across the timeline, breaking the backcourt pressure. Vandegrift with the dribble, tries to force it inside, but a steal by Kuhlman. It's Lady Cat basketball. Now we've got a whistle and a foul in the backcourt. That's going to be number 4, Grace Kuhlman, trying to control that ball, but she is whistled for the foul. After the steal, tried to stop the shot. Vandegrift goes to the line and hits the first free throw. She'll be there for a second. On the way, both are good, and Chase County takes a 9-7 lead here at the 3:41 mark of this first quarter of play. Across the timeline, Sawyer with the ball, but stolen from the backside. Another turnover, gives it up to Chase County here. Forgot to focus on where you're at with all 10 players on the floor. Dribble drive to the hoop, no good. Now rebound and out to the top of the key. They'll set the offense, but mishandled. Sawyer comes up with the steal. tipped away, but it'll stay with the Lady Cat basketball. They'll play it in underneath their own bucket with 3:13 on the clock, trailing Chase County by 2. Sawyer set to check in for Burlington as substitute. Brittany Shore sets in for Chase County, her first appearance on the floor. Sawyer to key it up. It's high over the top. Ball tipped. It's off of Sawyer as she had not stepped inbounds yet. And that turnover ball gives it up to Chase County. They'll play it in the backcourt. Across the timeline with a 2-point margin, 9-7. Chase County on top as we hit the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter. Down at the free throw line, shot away, no good, but rebounded by Chase. Out beyond the arch, a 3 in and out, no good. And Thorpe comes out of there with the ball. She'll lead the break up court. Gives it to Young from behind the arch. 3 ball on the way is up and good. Kirsten Young, her second 3 of the night, sends the Lady Cats back into the lead here, 10-9. Trapped down low, dribble drive cut off there by Kuhlman. Nice on the defense. They'll skip it beyond the arch. On the right wing, shot up, off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for. Kuhlman comes out of there with it for the Lady Cats. She'll lead it ahead to Thorpe. And here come the Lady Cats. Up court, Young with the ball, picks up the dribble. Now finds Sawyer. They'll swing it right. Thorpe thought about the 3, feeds inside to Kuhlman. Puts the ball on the floor, but comes off of a Bulldog foot. The ball's turned over, and Chase County leads it ahead. Down in the low post on the trailer. Good interior passing, up and in. Kingston gets the bucket, but it was off of a good inlet pass that she gets the assist. Back in the lead, 11-10, Chase County. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Cats here as Camry Wagner checks back onto the floor for the Burlington Lady Cats. Minute 48 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Quick action tonight as Julia Gilman also checks onto the floor for the Lady Cats. Thorpe will inbound for Burlington. Right in front of the Chase bench. They'll take it to Gilman. Back to Thorpe. She's behind the arch. A 3 up off the front of the rim. No good. And cleared away by Hinkson. Dribbles into the lane now on a reach-in. We're going to have a whistle. Stop action down low in the paint as the official will come to the scorer's table. He says, I saw number 14, Jarrett Thorpe, picking up that personal foul. Now 3-10 fouls on the Lady Cats as Chase will inbound it. High over the top they go. Come back to the left wing. That's Hinkson with the dribble. In the lane. Inside, we've got another whistle. Stops play. This time the reach-in is Ashlyn Debley, number 21. Her first 4 different Lady Cats with personal fouls. Total up the team foul of 4. Clock stopped with 1:30. And at the line for Chase County, number 10, Landry Hinkson connects on her first free throw, and she'll be there for a second. Another free throw attempt will be on the way. This one is up and in. A 13-10 margin. Chase County leads it here with 1:30 on the clock in our first quarter of play. Up court, Thorpe stops and pops, gets it home. Nice job, Jarrah collected herself as the defense came to her. Hit that bucket, and we're back to a 1-point contest. 13-12, Chase County leads it as we approach the 1-minute mark here at Burlington High tonight. Stopped in the paint. They'll kick it back out. Hinkson, 18-footer on the way, is up and good. And they stretch it back to the 3-point lead, 15-12. Gilman down court quickly. Gives it back out to Young. Her 3 on the way, off the front of the rim, no good. Chasing down the loose ball in the corner. It's a fight. It's a tie-up. Yes, good job, Camry Wagner, going for that loose ball. The possession arrow goes to Chase County here as they'll take over with 42 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. They hold a 3-point lead. Near side. on the wing now. They'll look to the shooter behind the arch. A three away is no good as Ashlyn Depley boards up for the Lady Cats. Ahead to Kirsten. She'll dribble drive all the way to the hoop. She's going to be fouled. And Kirsten Young will go to the line to shoot a pair for the Lady Cats. A foul whistled down low on number 4 with a block foul. Maya Heitman, she picks up her first personal. And Kirsten goes to the line. The first one bounds off. No good. But she'll be there for a second. 25 seconds remain on the clock here as Kirsten sinks the second free throw for the Lady Cats. Narrows to a 2-point margin now, 15-13. Chase County on top. They've got the ball with 25 seconds remaining in this first quarter of play. Across the timeline, they'll work it on the right-hand side. Give it up to Hingston. She'll leave it left wing in the hands of Higg. They'll work that clock down. Now 10 seconds. They'll start the offense on the left side. Everybody over the top. They'll spin it out behind the arch. Shot away from 3. High bounder. Rebounded, taken by Thorpe. As the buzzer sounds here, we have 1 quarter in the books with the Burlington Lady Cats trailing Chase County 15-13. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
The Appliance Store in Burlington has a large selection of Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, along with Speed Queen washers and dryers, and is your headquarters for #1 voted Green Mountain Pellet Grills. The Appliance Store also has Oric vacuum cleaners, bags, parts, and service what they sell, with a great selection of appliance parts on hand. The Appliance Store at 602 South 4th Street in Burlington thanks you for supporting local business and is a proud supporter of local athletics.
Hi, kids. It's Timmy the Tooth. Have you been to see your dentist lately?
Visiting the dentist doesn't have to be that frightening. It's all about which dentist you choose. At the office of Rick Smith DDS in Gridley, they offer individual comfort care for all ages. From grandparents to grandchildren, you will receive a comfortable and pleasant process. Give Rick Smith DDS a call today at 620-836-2015.
Back to courtside with your voice of the Wildcats, Jim Hills on 97.7 The Dawg.
Welcome back to Burlington Lady Cat basketball on the Dawg here tonight. Lady Cats are hosting the Chase County Bulldogs. This has been it's about the 4th year that the Chase County team has been on the schedule with the Lady Cats. A good matchup as we go home and away with them. Last year, in the game over at Chase County, Lady Cats got a 39-28 win that night. And Chase County remembers that. They came back and have started out with good effort in this first quarter and are on top 15-13. Wagner down in the low post, cut off there, turns it back out on the top. Gerard Thorpe finds a 3 and sends the Lady Cats on top again. 16-15 on the three-pointer. In the backcourt, Chase across the timeline. Hingston with the dribble. Comes left wing. Gives it up on that dribble to Higg. Julia Gilman with the defensive effort there. Rubbed off the pick. Now they'll spin it back on top. Hingston with the dribble. Looking to the high post for Schwarr. They'll go right side. Now skip pass over the top. Down in the left corner, nothing there. They'll go back on the top. In the middle at the line. Shot away is no good, and Paige Sawyer boards out for the Lady Cats. Lead to the head. Julia Gilman on the right wing. Down low to Ashlyn. Her shot is blocked. It's out of bounds, and that will remain with the Lady Cats. Has good defensive positioning down low. Number 31, Brittany Schwarr, made the defensive effort. Lady Cats will play it in underneath their own bucket here. Paige Sawyer to inbound. Finds Thorpe on the right wing. She'll put it on the floor. Stops from 18. Up and down. Sarah Thorpe now with 7 points for the Lady Cats as they increase it to an 18-15 lead here with 6:20 on the clock. On the right side, inlet pass shot away is no good. Camry Wagner boards for the Lady Cats. And Thorpe pushes it up court. Feeds it to Sawyer, right side. Finds the trailer. There's Camry Wagner filling the lane. Just the way you write it up on that chalkboard. Camry Wagner comes through for the Lady Cats. 25. Lady Cats lead it here. They've scored 7 points to start the second quarter of play. Going on a 7-0 run for Burlington. It'll be Chase County ball inbound under their own bucket. Look for the high lob. Now they'll go out on top, put it in the hands of Heidman. Skip pass goes right wing. But we have a travel. That turnover will send it back to the Lady Cats here. Fourth turnover on Chase as they put full court pressure in the backcourt on the inlet. They go to Jarrah Thorpe. Clears it to Young on the side. She'll pick up the dribble, now back to Thorpe. Lady Cats started with the high post on the offense. Back to Thorpe. She's cut off from the dribble. Turnaround shot. Up and in. Jarrah Thorpe riding that horse today as she has 7 points in this second quarter alone of her total of 9. Out on top. They'll put the ball in the hands of Hinkson. She'll pull away and dribble to the right-hand side. Reverse pivot comes back low. Into the paint, shot away, no good. Rebounded out, and here comes Debley up court. Stops with the dribble, back to Sawyer. Now finds Kirsten Young on the right side. She'll pull it out and start the offense all over for Burlington again as they find high post Wagner. Back to Young, behind the arc shot. 3 is good. Kirsten Young, 3 3-pointers, and a total of 10 for Kirsten as we have a timeout on the floor. Coach Slaymaker says we've got to stop this 12-0 run that the Lady Cats have come out since the beginning of this second quarter of action. Clock stopped with 4:44 on the mark. We're going to take a 1-minute break and be back after this word from our sponsors.
You're in a hurry and your car won't start. And you need a jump. Or how about the time you locked your keys in the car? Or the time you hit that deer and smashed in the front end of your car? Or maybe you just need something hauled and you don't have a truck. Maybe you just need a tire changed. Call Jeff's Towing and Recovery, AAA provider at 785-213-1669. That's 785-213-1669. And remember, it's your choice who tows your vehicle.
Does fall weather make you dream of a new home? How about that remodeling project, such as a garage or room addition? Whatever your dreams are made of, First National Bank of Kansas has many favorable options for you. From refinancing to building projects, rates are still low, so why not check them out? See Paul and Kathy in Osage City, Chris and Craig in Waverly, or Donna and Craig in Burlington. First National Bank of Kansas, where dreams come true. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to courtside with your voice of the Wildcats, Jim Hills on 97.7 The Dawg.
Welcome back to Burlington Lady Cat basketball on the Dawg. A close-fought first quarter of play as the Chase County Bulldogs head out to a 15-13 lead at the end of our first break. Lady Cat defense have amped up the defense and gone to work on the offensive end as they've outscored Chase 12-0 to open up this second quarter of play. Shot away, no good. Fast break lead out. Nice look ahead. Kirsten Young finds Ashlyn Debley streaking to the bucket, and the scores go on. Another two-pointer, and it's a 27-15 lead for the Lady Cats. Inlet pass stolen by Camry. Another turnover comes back, and the Lady Cats a chance to move that offense up. Easy as that. Julia Gilman fires her first score of the night. It's a three-pointer, and it's a 30-15 margin. The Lady Cats have exploded here in the second quarter. Bad pass, turnover. It's Lady Cat basketball. Let's see where it ends up. Julia Gilman puts it in the hands of Sawyer. Looks on the inside. It's not there. Now they'll bring it back out and start the offense all over again. Debley at the charity stripe, picks up the dribble, goes back to Gilman on the wing. She'll find Wagner in the paint. One dribble, two steps, And Camry Wagner books it home for the Lady Cats. 32-15 as the beat goes on. A 19-0 run for the Lady Cats. Another turnover, another breakaway, and Ashlyn Debley with the bucket for Burlington. 34-15. Lady Cats numbers are just on fire as we have another timeout on the floor by Coach Slaymaker. Wants to get things stopped and get his ladies focused on the offensive end as turnovers turn into buckets for the Lady Cats. And it's a continuing 21-0 run for the Lady Cats offense here in this second quarter alone. 2:55 remaining on the clock here as we take home a Tuesday night version of Lady Cat basketball. Just one game this week after a 3-game tournament last week. The Lady Cats on that delay game moved over to Wednesday night for the first round of the tournament, Friday night for the semifinals, and then Saturday afternoon in the championship contest. They fell to the hands of the Labette County Lady Grizzlies in the championship matchup. A 58-49 contest. Second place for the Lady Cats in the 25th anniversary of the Burlington Invitational. Right here, the Lady Cats shook off that first quarter barrage by Chase County and have come back to outscore the Bulldogs 21-0 in the second quarter. They now lead at 34-15. Another turnover, another steal into the hands of the Lady Cats. They'll bring it up court right-hand side. Maya Watkins inlet to Kuhlman. Ball loose on the floor, tied up now. And we're going to have possession arrow determining that is Chase County basketball. Jara Thorpe returns to the lineup now for Burlington. Jara on fire in the second quarter with 7 of her 9 points, hitting a pair of deuces and one from behind the arch for the Lady Cats. Inlet, Chase at the top of the key. They'll swing left wing. Now puts it back in the low paint. Dribble drive, shot is up and good. Now that's Landry Hinkson getting the bucket here at the 2-minute mark. First score of the second quarter for Chase County. 34-17. Gilman trapped down low. Works the ball out at the top of the circle. They'll find Thorpe on the right wing. Looks down in the low paint. There's Kuhlman coming to the ball, but it's tipped away. Turnover back in the hands of Chase County. They'll bring it across the timeline with 1:37 remaining here in the first half of play. Skip it out on top. Find the grip. Looking over the top. Goes right side. Now at the top of the circle. Lots of standing around now. This whole quarter, the Bulldogs have just been out of sync from how they started. Bad pass, but back in the hands. Noah, now a steal. Kuhlman, no, down loose on the floor. We've got a whistle and a kick ball. Or is that going to be a foul here? We've got the official coming out. Looks like the signal for a foul. Number 4 on the Lady Cats will be Grace Kuhlman picking up her second personal foul. As Ashlyn Debley and Kirsten Young both return to the lineup here with 1:12 remaining in the half. Chase will play it in underneath their own bucket, looking for the cutter. Now they go high over the top, behind the arch. A 3 on the way, no good. Rebound fought for, ball on the floor. Now we have a tie-up. Possession arrow this time will come to the Lady Cats as they'll take over with 1:07 remaining in the first half of play. They lead at 34-17 over the Chase County Bulldogs. Right wing, Watkins with the ball, looks down low, pulls it back out, finds Gilman, a 3 away, shot no good, and rebounded. Outlet pass, right wing, Vandergrift stops, pops it, no good. On the follow, rebound, shot away, no good. Tied up, stolen out of there. Here comes Gilman with the ball. Up court on the break to Debley. Left-hand layup, she's fouled on her way to the bucket. That'll stop the clock and send Ashlyn Debley to the line to shoot a pair for the Lady Cats. Number 12, Mackenzie Higg is whistled for the second personal. Now 3 team fouls on Chase County. Dibley at the line. Her first free throw is on the way up and good with 5 points tonight for Ashland. And Paige Sawyer returns to the lineup for Burlington. 39 seconds remain on the clock here in the first half of play tonight at Burlington. Dibley's second free throw is on the way. Rims off. Kirsten Young is right there for the rebound and put back. Kirsten now with an even dozen, and the Lady Cats lead it by 20. 37-17 as we count it down to the end of the first half of play here tonight on the home court of the Lady Cats as they host the Chase County Bulldogs. On the back step, Higg stops at the free throw line. Her shot away, no good. Rebound and a putback up and in for Heidman, her second bucket of the night. Lady Cats down court quickly. Gilman stops at the top of the circle. A 3-ball away is no good, and we go to the end of the first half of play. It's the Burlington Lady Cats 37, the Chase County Bulldogs 19. We're going to take a break and go back to the station. We'll get a word from our fine sponsors of Lady Cat basketball on the Dawg, and we'll return with the stats from this first half of play. Bobby, take it away.
U.S. Cellular Wireless Concepts in Burlington and 97.7 The Dawg invite you to some action on ice as the Topeka Roadrunners battle it out for victory. We're giving away 2 tickets on Tuesdays for hockey at its finest at the Kansas Expo Center in Topeka. Get signed up for your chance to win tickets at U.S. Cellular Wireless Concepts, 401 Garrison in Burlington. For home game dates and times, go to Topeka Roadrunners on Facebook.
Life Care Center Burlington offers all the comforts of home as well as added luxuries, including a beauty and barber salon, a specialized fine dining program, courtyard and gardening area, and is conveniently located near shopping, retirement communities, and other medical community resources. Life Care also provides in and outpatient rehabilitation services for all ages. Their licensed staff offers 24-hour skilled nursing. Stop by and visit the Life Care Center of Burlington today, located at 601 Cross Street.
Trust Point Insurance is truly an independent insurance agency. They have the unique ability to shop the marketplace for the insurance company that provides the best protection at the most competitive price and has the ability to write with over 30 different companies. Trust Point Insurance offices are located at 800 North 4th Street in Burlington and 902 Commercial Street in Emporia. Stop in or call today to set up a time that is convenient for you to discuss your auto, home, farm, business, crop, and life insurance, or visit them online at trustpointinsurance.net. The staff at Diners Cafe, located at 1020 North 2nd Street in Burlington, wants to say thank you to our customers for their patronage. If you haven't been in yet, come give us a try. We believe you'll be pleasantly surprised. We strive to provide you with a total dining experience, great service, wholesome eats, and a comfortable atmosphere. Diners Cafe, we're happy to be a part of Burlington and Coffee County. You'll find us next door to the Country Haven Inn. Proud to support USD 244 activities.
In life, there are people, places, and things known as exceptional. There is a place like that in Garnett, Kansas. Hi, this is Brian Steffens, and I'm talking about Beckman Motors. Everywhere you go, you'll see vehicles with the Beckman Motors name on them. We want to show you how exceptional we are. The next time you decide to buy a new Ford or Chevy or any pre-owned vehicle, do yourself a favor and come to Beckman Motors in Garnett and experience what it's like to buy a vehicle from exceptional people in an exceptional place. Beckman Motors on Highway 59 in Garnett, Kansas, selling new Fords and Chevrolets along with pre-owned vehicles for a long, long time and doing it exceptionally well.
Stop in at Hoover's Thriftway, your friendly hometown grocery store in Burlington. For this week, you can get a free 5-pound bag of russet potatoes and a 1-pound bag of baby carrots when you buy a 2.5-pound or larger arm roast at $3.99 a pound. And to buy 8, save $8 sale. You can save $8 instantly at checkout when you mix and match 8 participating craft items. And also a 10 for $10 mix or match sale. All at Hoover's Thriftway in Burlington. Sale ends January 20th.
Back to courtside with your voice of the Wildcats, Jim Hills on 97.7 The Dawg.
All right, we're having a good time at Burlington High School tonight. It is the Burlington Lady Cats taking on the Chase County Bulldogs. After that 3-game Burlington Invitational Tournament, you're always a little a little fearful of a trap game here after the competition level that came in for the tournament. Lady Cats going to the championship game on Saturday afternoon, defeated by the Labette County Grizzlies, one of the top teams in Class 4A. And now at home taking on Chase County. Chase came in, gave the ladies everything they could ask for in that first quarter of play as they battled through the first 8 minutes. Chase on top, 15-13. All they needed was a 1-minute break between the quarters, and the Lady Cats fired it up. They go on a 21-0 run to extend their lead out to a 34-15 margin before Chase County got their first bucket of the second quarter at the 2-minute mark. Only scored 2 more points after that, and we're at the halftime with the Lady Cats leading 37-19 over the Chase County Bulldogs. For Chase County, their scoring looks like this. Caitlin Swar with 2 points, 4 points in the books for Maya Eitman. 5 points tonight from Laken Vandegrift, all 5 of those coming in the first quarter as she launched a 3-pointer to get her scoring started. And the leading scorer on the night for Chase is Landry Hinkson. Hinkson, 3 2-pointers and a pair of free throws as Chase has converted on 4 of 4 from the charity stripe here in the first half of play. On the Lady Cat side of the ledger, Julia Gilman with 3 points. Hers came from behind the arch in the second quarter during that 21-point run. Paige Slogler, you got all 4 of hers in the first quarter. Camry Wagner, 4 points for the Lady Cats. Then 5 on the night for Ashlyn Dibley. Ashlyn's coming, both of those on lead-out passes ahead after turnovers on the fast break. She makes 2 baskets, got fouled on 1, sent home a free throw. 9 points tonight from Jara Thorpe. Jara scored the first 7 points of that second quarter run for the Lady Cats, and she ends up with 9 points here at the halftime break. Kirsten Young started out the scoring for the Lady Cats. First shot of the contest tonight. She flips up and hits a 3-pointer, the first of 3 for Kirsten, and she finishes with a total of 12 points to lead all scorers here at the halftime break, where the Lady Cats lead it 37-19 over Chase County. Again, as I said last week, we had a big week here with the Burlington Invitational in town. After a bad weather event on Tuesday, everything got pushed back a little bit. So Wednesday night in first-round action, the number 1 seed Labette County Grizzlies put a deciding mark on Prairie View as they come out a 71-25 winner in that first contest of the day. In the middle school gym at 3:30, it was Samantha and Iowa matching up. The Blue Jays with a 40-27 win over Iowa for both Sabetha and Labette County to move on into the winner's bracket. In the 640 games, it was Independence and Paola fighting to the very end. Paola surviving with a 51-48 victory over Independence in their first round game. And Burlington High School, host team of the tournament, here at the 640 game in the high school gym, put a 57-30 win on Rock Creek. Burlington, the number 2 seed, with a 7-1 record, moved on to the championship round, or the semifinals, on Friday to match up against Paola. In the consolation round on Friday, it was the Prairie View Iola matchup to begin the day. Iola taking a 48-35 win. On the other side of the consolation bracket, Independence got a 46-38 win over Rock Creek. Friday night's semifinal action on the winner's side found Labette County a 54-46 win over Sabetha, and the Burlington Lady Cats taking a 58-49 win over Paola moving the Grizzlies and the Lady Cats into Championship Saturday. And on Saturday afternoon, in the consolation side, it was Independence, a 49-42 victor over Iowa, and Rock Creek taking the 52-15 win over the Prairie View Lady Buffaloes in the 7th place game. In the 3rd and 4th place game, played at noon on Saturday, it was Sabetha victorious over Paola, 54-45 to claim the 3rd place prize of the Burlington Invitational. And in the 3 o'clock championship round, the Labette County Grizzlies prevailed with a 56-45 win over Burlington to take home the championship trophy of this 25th annual Burlington Invitational. We'll get you up to date with the boys bracket during the boys contest later this evening, as the girls have all returned to the gym, taking their warm-up shots. Well, I should back up. Looks like the Burlington Lady Cats have returned. Chase County, nowhere in sight. They must be doing quite an adjustment here to come out after that second quarter of they almost got ran off the court with that 21-0 run by the Lady Cats. But we know the experience of head coach Ron Slaymaker. He has years and years of coaching experience all around the area. He'll have words of wisdom for his Lady Bulldogs when they return to the court, and will be underway. The officials across the way kind of looking here, there, and everywhere. Just not sure why Chase, now they do return to the bench. Everybody out, everybody ready. I'm sure there's a story behind it, but the story is we're ready to play basketball. Chase County will inbound it on the far sideline here as we're ready to get underway. Second half play. The Burlington Lady Cats leading 37-19. Chase at the top of the circle with the dribble. They've come right wing. Spin it back out. Shot away from 3. No good, but rebounded down low by Chase County. They'll bring it out. That whistle and a foul is going to be Camry Wagner picking up her first personal foul. Oh, we got a different number now. It's Ashlyn Debley. Ashlyn picks up her second personal as Chase will play it in on the inline. Just underway here in the second half of play at Burlington High, taking on the Chase County Bulldogs. Spin move, turn back, shot is up and in. Landry Hinkson, good job as she was turned back from the baseline drive. Goes up strong with the bucket. Shot away by the Lady Cats, no good. Rebounded out to Heitman, and here come the Bulldogs. Across the timeline, they'll set it in the hands of Vandegrift. Julia Gilman with that defensive assignment. Now they'll go high post. Looking for the cutter down low. Turnaround shot. We've got a whistle and a foul. Stops action. Paige Sawyer whistled up as that will send Hinkson to the line, and she'll shoot a fair from there. Went around a low post cut and got the inlet pass to her. Paige whistled for her first personal foul. Hinkson gets the free throw to fall, and she'll be there for a second. She's 2 of 2, 3 of 3 now in the contest. That's at the charity stripe. That free throw is on the way up and good also. Hinkson with all 4 points here in the third quarter of play as they narrow that lead. 37-23 now. Lady Cats lead it with 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Wagner down in the low corner. Skip pass goes to Young. That 3 ball away, no good. Down for a rebound and a putback is Camry Wagner. Nice job positioning for that rebound on the far side away from the shot. And the Lady Cats convert off the miss. Dribble drive down the lane and a shot blocked. They'll bring it out to the top of the circle. Behind the arch, a 3 away, no good. Young boards it for the Lady Cats, and she'll control across the timeline for Burlington. Gives it up to Gilman. Look for the three now. Plays it inside to Debley. In the lane, her shot away is no good. Rebounded off to Heidman. She'll clear it, and they'll set the offense as they come across the timeline with 6:12 on the clock. Lady Cats leading 39-23 here against the Chase County Bulldogs. Spin move goes back. Ball kicked out of bounds off the Lady Cats, and Chase will play it in underneath their own bucket. Stepping out to key up the play is Mackenzie Higg for the Bulldogs. Inlet pass, shot away. It's blocked by Debley. Ball loose on the floor, out of bounds off of Burlington. It'll stay in the hands of Chase County. And we talk about this young squad, only 2 seniors on the roster for Chase County here, as they will gain experience on the floor against this Lady Cat season team. Steal by Debley, and the Lady Cats get it back. They'll bring it across the timeline on the left side. Sawyer sets from 3. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded away. Up court comes Vandegrift with the dribble. Plays it off right side. Shot. No, it's out of there, and Wagner controls for the Lady Cats. Up court, they'll bring it to Kirsten Young. She stopped on the dribble. A block shot, and in the hands of Chase County. Up court, they'll come. Vandegrift looks back, now gives it on the right-hand side to Hinkson. Behind the arch, they'll spin it to the top of the circle. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Chasing down the long board is Eidman. Shot away this one, can't touch the rim, and Kirsten Young will play it out for the Lady Cats. Skip pass goes to Gilman. Now back to Young on the near side. Step back behind the arch. Her shot away off the rim hard. It's no good. And the rebound is controlled by Chase County. Off court they come. Shot off a 3 there. It's no good. Gilman with the board. Both teams cold shooting here in the first couple of minutes of our third quarter of play. In the lane, Ashlyn Debley short on the shot. No good. Rebounded up to Higgs. She'll bring it across the timeline for the Bulldogs. They'll swing left-hand side in the hands of Vandegrift. Now goes high post, looking for the cutter down low in the paint. Skips back out behind the arch, a 3 away. No good. It's tipped away off the Lady Cats, out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Bulldogs to play in under their own bucket here at the 4:21 mark, with the Lady Cats leading 39-23. Again, 6 points scored here in our first 4 minutes of this third quarter. Inbound, high over the top. They'll take it to Chase on the right side. Heidman puts it on the floor to the dribble. Now they'll work left wing. They'll bring it out to the top of the circle, looking for somebody down low. Do a good job of setting that low pick and run a player off the backside, looking into the lane. Heidman with the dribble drive. Shot away is no good. And Kuhlman boards up for the Lady Cats. Out ahead to Young on the right wing. She finds a gap. Splits the defense. Up and in. Nice job. Kirsten Young saw the flow of the defenders coming back. Found a gap and went to the bucket. 14 points for Kirsten Young, leading scorer on the night on the floor here for Lady Cats and the Bulldogs. Ball at the top of the circle. They'll swing it right-hand side in the hands of Higg. Look inside. Heidman has to give it back out to Higg. She'll stop at the free throw line. Shot away, no good. And Kirsten Young boards up for the Lady Cats. She'll lead ahead to Jarrah Thorpe. Back out to Young. Behind the arch, a 3. No, it's short. Kuhlman trying to chase down that loose ball. It's out of bounds, and that'll go to the Bulldogs. Here comes Micah Watkins into the lineup now for Burlington, as Paige Sloyer will go to the Lady Cat bench. A 41-23 margin. Lady Cats lead it here with 3 minutes left on the clock in this third quarter. Heidman dribbles into the lane. We're going to have a push foul. Stops action on the floor as number 4, Grace Kuhlman, is whistled for her third personal. Third team foul on the Lady Cats here in this second half of action. And the Bulldogs play it in. Shot up is no good. Kirsten Young with the board. And here come the Lady Cats. Out on top, Watkins, a three on the way. In and out. Went halfway down and spun on out to the top. Heidman brings the ball up on the right wing. Spins it back out to the top side. Left wing to Higg. They work it back down low to Heidman. She'll spin it on top side. Briley Port into the lineup for Coach Slaymaker here at the last time out. They'll stop the clock. Now they'll bring it right wing. Looking on the inside, nobody with a clear cut. Now we've got a whistle and a foul. There's a push. Jarrah Thorpe is going to be whistled for her second personal foul. Trying to deflect that inlet pass. And number 40 into the lineup is Katie Medford now in the lineup for Burlington. As she substitutes in, Camry Wagner out on the floor. Inlet to Port. Shot away is no good. Rebounded out of there to Watkins. And here come the Lady Cats up court. Thorpe gives it to Young near side. Looks inside. It's not there. They'll go back out to Watkins. She'll clear it to the top of the circle. High post now. Grace Kuhlman looks to Kirsten. Thought about the three. Goes to Watkins from 18. Her shot is up and in. Micah Watkins gets her first bucket of the night and extend that lead back to a 20-point margin, 43-23. Lady Cats lead it here with a minute 42 remaining in the third quarter of action on the floor at Burlington High. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here on the Dog. We're glad you could tune in on a Tuesday night. Here it's basketball action. No game come this Friday. The schedule works out that way after the three-game tournament week last week. Lady Cats and the Wildcats get a chance to take a little break, recover from some bumps and bruises there, and they'll be ready to get back into Pioneer League action next week when they go on the road Tuesday night to Anderson County, Friday night to Iola. It'll be the first matchup in Pioneer League play against Anderson County. We did meet the Bulldogs at the Baldwin tournament back in December. Victories for both the Lady Cats and the Wildcats. But they'll see Anderson County two more times here in Pioneer League action beginning on Tuesday. Back on the floor, here come the Bulldogs after the timeout. They're looking to force the ball inside, but we're going to have a whistle and a foul stops action as number 40, Katie Medford, is whistled up for her first personal foul. Now 5 team fouls on the Lady Cats. And Chase will play it in underneath their own bucket. They look to the left wing, and a steal, but back into the hands of Chase. They'll find on the right side Higg with the ball, looks over the top. Now they'll spin it to Port. Higg again with the pass from the top. Can't find a clear shot. They'll put it back in Higg's hands. She puts it on the floor, drives the lane. Shot is blocked away, loose on the floor, chased down. Higg comes out of there with it for Chase County. In the far corner, she'll fire off a three. It's short. Chased down, but stepping on the end line. It's going to be Lady Cat basketball when they play it in at the end line. Full court to go. 1 minute left on the clock in the third quarter of play here. And the Lady Cats leading it 43-23 over Chase County. Kuhlman goes to Thorpe. She fires up a three. That's big. No good. Rebounded away to Schwarr. And here come the Lady Bulldogs. Up court. On the top side, they look. Lay it in low. Schwarr. Turnaround shot is up and in. Nice move that time. Selected herself well. Turned back to the right and went up to get her first bucket of the night for Brittany Schwarr. Watkins with the ball, spins it on the far side to Gilman. She looks inside. Skip pass ends up in Watkins' hands, whether it was meant for her or not. That shot is blocked away, no good. And here come the Bulldogs. Pulled up from the dribble. Now they'll set it back out on top to Schwarr. A three on the way, off the mark, no good. Julia Gilman boards it, and a shot at the buzzer is no good. We go to the end of 3 quarters of play with the Burlington Lady Cats leading 43 25 over the Chase County Bulldogs. We'll take a 1-minute timeout and be back with Lady Cat basketball on the Dog.
If you've got just the right paint color in mind, don't settle for anything less. Head to Burlington Building Materials, located at 626 Neosho in Burlington, and experience a brand new paint department brought to you by Do It Best Quality Paints. Your home is your canvas, and whether you're looking for a functional neutral or a pop of the trending hue, the Colors Journeys experience at Burlington Building Materials has all the tools you need to help your vision come to life. Colors Journeys, your destination for inspiration.
Sports socks can be fashionable. Prescription Center, the pharmacy inside Hooper Thriftway, has the Touch brand of compression socks. These combed cotton knee-high support socks offer a snug, stylish fit and feel luxuriously smooth against the skin. Sizes for men and women are available in timeless patterns and colors. Buy the softest compression socks on the market today at Prescription Center, 312 Cross Street. Prescription Center, the pharmacy inside Hoover Thriftway, 620-364-5523.
The MyTown Media Station.
Rock and roll can save the world.
Classic rock. KSMP 97.7 Burlington. The Flint Hills Classic Rock Station. 97.7 The Dog. Back to courtside with your voice of the Wildcats, Jim Hills on 97.7 The Dog.
Welcome back to Burlington Lady Cat basketball. Leading 43-25 at the end of 3 quarters of play. Put the ball in the hands of Kirsten Young, and what do you get? You open up with a 3-pointer, and the Lady Cats extend it to a 21-point lead. Back up court come the Bulldogs. They'll skip it on the far side in the hands of Hinkson. Julia Gilman with the defensive assignment. Now they'll switch on the dribble left wing. Picks up that dribble. Eidman with the ball. Goes down the lane. Kicks out to the right-hand side. Shot away, no good, but rebounded away to Chase County. They'll spin it on the right side. On the look-in, number 10, Hinkson with the dribble drive in the paint, but blocked shot there by Camry Wagner. Went up nice with hands straight up. Didn't change her body position. And the Lady Cats control. Kirsten Young dribble drives the baseline. Her shot away, no good. Rebound and stolen away. No, we've got a tie-up of the ball. Paige Sawyer getting in there to tie up the Chase County Lady, and the possession arrow stays with Chase. They'll play it into the backcourt with 6:55 on the clock, and the Lady Cats leading it 46-25 here at home. On the right side, Hinkson again with the ball high overhead at the dribble at the top of the circle, finds Heidman. She'll come right wing. Looks back in. Or down low, good inlet pass goes to Harshman. She cuts across the middle, gets her first 2 of the night. Stolen away by Chase, but a turnover gives it right back to the Lady Cat. Turnover on both sides of the ball there. And we play on. Back to Gilman in the backcourt with the ball for the Lady Cats. She'll bring it across the timeline and set the offense for Burlington. Down low goes Camry, shot away, but she's fouled on the way to the hoop. And will go to the line as number 4, Maya Eidman, is whistled up for her second personal. Only the first team foul on Chase County here. Camry to the line. Her first free throw up. It's on the way and good. Camry with 7 points tonight for the Lady Cats here. And she'll be set for another free throw attempt. Clock stopped with 6:06. Camry can't get the second one to fall. Lady Cats still with a 20-point margin, 47-27 on the board over Chase. On the near side, they'll look at inside. A lob pass goes down low, but a steal. Julia Gilman comes out of there with it for the Lady Cats. She'll go coast to coast, stops, gives it back out on the top of the circle. Shot away by Kirsten Young. It won't fall. Rebound, but stolen away. Chase County brings it up on the far side. Back out on the top, number 10. Shot away by Hinkson. It's short off the mark, and Kirsten Young boards it for the Lady Cats. She'll give it up to Gilman. Now set the offense. Ashlyn Debley with the ball, but on the reach-in, we're going to have a whistle and a foul. Stops action as Lakin Vandegrift is whistled for her first personal foul. Playing the ball in on the far sideline will be Jarrah Thorpe for the Lady Cats. Finds Gilman, and the Lady Cats are underway again. 5:22 on the clock. They lead it by 20. Gilman, top of the circle, spins left wing to Thorpe. Picks up that dribble. Now they'll go back out on top. Young thought about the three from there, not ready to pull the trigger. Thorpe drives the baseline, stop, turn around. She'll give it back out on the side. Debley comes up with it, goes to Young. Now she's set for a three. Count that bucket. Kirsten Young with another three-pointer, and now she's hit 20 on the night. Inlet pass, but we've got a timeout here on the floor. Coach Slaymaker wanting to talk to his young ladies as the Lady Cats lead at 50-27 over Chase County here tonight on their home court. That 1 minute timeout will send us back to the station. We'll get a word from our sponsors of Lady Cat basketball on the Dawg.
Napa know-how.
If you're looking for a great start to the new year, then Napa Auto Parts is just what you need. A dependable Napa Legend Premium battery with an 84-month warranty, the Napa Legend Premium will deliver great starts for the next several years. Plus, purchase one during January. You'll get a $20 prepaid Visa gift card by mail, a new battery, and $20 back. Now that's a great start to the new year. Go NapaMocan.com or Napa Mocan on Facebook for more great offers.
Hi, this is Colin Sleazer with Alpha Roofing, LLC in Burlington. We specialize in residential and commercial roofing and have become one of the most respected roofing companies in Northeast Kansas. Customer service is our #1 priority, and knowing that your home or business is safe in our hands is what makes this licensed contractor your #1 choice. If it's a repair or an entire roof, we have the knowledge and skills to get the job done right. Stop in at 213 North 3rd Street, Burlington, or check out our website at www.alpharoofers.com. Alpha Roofing, your hometown roofing expert.
Back to courtside with your voice of the Wildcats, Jim Hills on 97.7 The Dawg.
Welcome back to Burlington Lady Cat basketball on the Dawg. It's the Lady Cats and the Chase County Bulldogs matched up here on Tuesday night. And the Lady Cats, after a tough first quarter, have taken control of the ball game and lead it 50-27 over Chase County with 4 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Debley from the high post for the Lady Cats puts it on the floor, goes to the hoop. She's fouled on the way, and Ashlyn Debley will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. A foul whistled on number 4. Maya Heidman, that's her third personal foul, and 3 team fouls on Chase here in the second half. Debley steps up, free throw on the way. Rims around and out. No good on the first attempt, but she'll be there for a second. Back on the floor, number 22, Michael Watkins returns to the lineup for Burlington. Ashlyn steps up for her second free throw attempt. This one's on the way off the front of the rim, short hooked it, and rebounded off to Chase County. They'll bring it across the timeline with 4 minutes remaining on the clock. Look down low, underneath with the shot. Off the front of the rim, no good, but Lady Cats couldn't control it. It's out of bounds, and that'll be with Chase County to play in under their own bucket. Substitute set to check back into the lineup. Number 35, Camry Wagner, and number 40, Katie Mefford, in for the Lady Cats. Good chance to get some more ladies in with varsity experience here. On the inbound play, Chase County with the bucket. Heidman with the 2 for Chase. Lady Cat turnaround is Jarrah Thorpe. Her shot won't fall, but a rebound by Mefford. She'll clear it out to Kirsten. Her three-pointer is long. Chases down the rebound. We're going to have a whistle and a foul. A push from the backside as Kirsten went to the loose ball. Number 10, Landry Hinkson, is whistled for her first personal foul. Lady Cats again to play it in underneath their bucket as Paige Sawyer comes back into the lineup for Burlington. with 3:42 remaining on the clock here at Burlington tonight. Shot from long distance, no good. Whistle and a foul. Lady Cats trying to, it hit the support up above was why the whistle blew. Big high bounding rebound away. Chase will bring it up. Look on the inside again. Have a cutter coming in down low. Hinkson turnaround shot up, and she is fouled. That's going to send Landry Hinkson to the line. Sarah Thorpe picks up her third personal foul now. And 16 fouls on the Lady Cats. Hinkson with the free throws. First one is on the way. That's up and good. She is 5 for 5 from the stripe tonight. 13 points total to lead the way for Chase County. She has a very professional look to that free throw performance. She knows exactly where she wants her hands placed. Eyes the ball, eyes the net, 6 for 6. Can't say anything about that. It works. Lady Cats up court. A 19-point margin with 3:13 left on the clock here tonight. Down low, turnaround shot is up and good. Nice look in by Camry Wagner. Found Jara Thorpe working down on the baseline. That turnaround shot is up and good, and Jara is in double figures with 11 points tonight for the Lady Cats. Ball tipped away. It'll stay with Chase County as number 34, Jalen Griffith, checks in, along with number 45, Abby Dunn, now on the floor for the Lady Cats. 2:54 on the clock. Looking on the inlet pass. They'll go high over the top to Vandegrift. She'll set the offense in motion. On the weave at the top of the circle. Down the lane we go with a shot and a rebound. No, we've got a whistle and a foul on that first shot. Driving the lane. Whistle number 5 is Paige Sloyer, picking up her second personal. Now 17 fouls on the Lady Cats here with 2:43 remaining in the fourth quarter of play. Mackenzie Haig could not connect on the first free throw, but she is there for a second attempt. This one up, rims around and down, no good. On the rebound, a tie-up. Possession arrow goes to the Lady Cats, and they'll play it in on the end line. Watkins inbounds to Thorpe, and she'll bring it up for Burlington as they lead by 21 here with 2:30 left on the clock on the Lady Cats home court. Leading pass, they go down low, but it's blocked away and stolen out of there by the Bulldogs. In the lane, they'll kick it back out on the top side. Set inside the arch, no good with the three-point attempt. It's off of Chase County out of bounds. And Grace Kuhlman will return to the lineup for the Lady Cats. Clock stopped at 2:18. It's a 52-31 margin. Lady Cats in the lead. Pressure in the backcourt. Now Thorpe will bring it across the timeline for Burlington. Looks to the high post. Finds Griffith. Spins Watkins at the free throw line. Didn't take the shot. Pulls it back out. Goes to Kuhlman. They'll set the offense one more time on the top circle. Inlet pass, and we've got a tie-up here. Defense from the backside. Number 10, Landry Hinkson, came around and tied up that possession. And that'll put it in the hands of the Chase County Bulldogs. They'll bring it across the timeline. Vandegrift as we go under 2 minutes to play here tonight in the fourth quarter. Dribble drive, a whistle, and a block foul. That's going to stop the clock and send us to the line for another set of free throws here for number 12, Mackenzie Higg. That foul down low. Number 45 is Abby Dunn picking up her first personal foul. And Zoe Caldwell checks into the lineup along with Grace Hess in for the Lady Cats. Set for the free throw. On the way, up and good. That is the first point of the night for Mackenzie Higg, and she'll be there for a second free throw opportunity. This one is on the way up and good also. She's 2 for 4 from the stripe. A 52-33 margin now with 1:39 on the clock. Across the timeline, Hess with the ball on the left-hand side. Oh, stolen away. And here comes Chase out on the drive. Up with the board, no good. Caldwell, ball stolen away. Rebound back shot by Chase. They scramble after the loose ball, and they'll pull it out to the top of the circle. Set the offense, come off the screen on the left wing. Now, everybody's going different directions out of here this evening. That shot away is no good. Rebound and a putback, but we're going to have a whistle and a foul as number 12, Mackenzie Higg, followed that shot, and she was fouled on the way to the hoop. Number 35. Well, maybe number 34. Yeah, he's got 4 fingers up, Tony. That foul whistled on Jalen Griffin. Her first personal foul. We've got 2 free throws in the marks now for Higg. She was there just seconds ago, made a pair. Back at the line, that first one won't find a home, but she'll be set for her second free throw. Number 34, Macy Harshman, returns to the lineup for Chase. Clock stopped at 1:01 here in the fourth quarter. Higg with the second free throw. It's on the way. That one finds a home good. She's shooting 50% now from the line. 3 of 6. Lady Cats will inbound in the backcourt. But we've got a whistle and a foul on the steal. He's going to bring it to the near side. Number 12, Mackenzie Higg, picks up her third personal foul. And we have a timeout on the floor here by Coach Slaymaker. It's going to be a 1-minute break, and we'll go back to the station for our sponsors.
We're kicking off the football season at Burlington Auto Supply with a full field of savings on your fall tune-ups. Autolite spark plugs at $1.99 and Wix filters at $2.95 will get your vehicles ready to hit the road as you follow the Cats to all their home and road games. Stop by for our Saturday specials following each Wildcat victory at Burlington Auto Supply, your bumper-to-bumper parts store on Neosho Street in Burlington. Let's go, Cats!
When it comes to the health of you and your family, choosing the right pharmacist is just as important as choosing the right doctor. Find a pharmacist that's right for you at your local Medicine Shop pharmacy. More than a healthcare advisor, they take the time to get to know you and to personally answer all your healthcare questions and concerns. Make the right choice. Choose a Medicine Shop pharmacist. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy in Burlington, Kansas. Caring beyond prescriptions.
Back to courtside with your voice of the Wildcats, Jim Hills on 97.7 The Dawg.
Welcome back to Burlington Lady Cat basketball on the Dawg. Here tonight, the Lady Cats taking on the Chase County Bulldogs. A hard-fought first quarter of action as the Bulldogs come out big and take a 15-13 lead in the first quarter of play. That woke up the Lady Cats. We're in the final seconds here. Shot is on the way up and good by number 12, Higg, with the bucket. And the ball is tipped away in the backcourt. It's out of bounds off the Lady Cats, and Chase County will play it in under their own bucket. After a 21-0 run, the Lady Cats have controlled the scoreboard, and we're counting down the final seconds here. Chase with the shot away, no good. It's going to go into the hands of Zoe Caldwell in the backcourt. She'll clear it ahead to Kuhlman and bring it up for the Lady Cats. Across the timeline, trapped on the near side. Ball stripped away, and she'll get it off to Dunn. Down low, shot up by Griffith. She's fouled, and Jalen Griffith will go to the charity stripe for the Lady Cats to shoot 2. Number 10, Landry Hingston, is whistled for her second personal foul, and 16 fouls on Chase. Jalen, free throw first is on the way, but no good, off the back of the rim. She'll be there for a second opportunity. 10 seconds remain on the clock here tonight in the contest. Griffith's free throw is on the way. That one finds a home. Her first point of the night. It's a 53-36 margin. The Lady Cats lead it. Dribble drive to the hoop. Shot up and no good, and Griffith boards it for the Lady Cats. With the buzzer, we can call it the night. And the Burlington Lady Cats get the victory, 53-36 over the Chase County Bulldogs here at home on Tuesday night. We're going to get the stats together from our first game of the evening. Take a little 2-minute timeout to go back to the station. A word from our sponsors, and we'll return wrapping up the Lady Cat victory. Bobby, it's yours.
When the lights come up on Friday and Saturday nights at high schools and colleges across the region, it's often on a field built by Crossland Construction. Many Crossland employees played on those fields and were educated in the schools that are thriving parts of our communities today. Crossland is a proud supporter of area athletics and urges you to be a part of your local school community. Many of the athletes playing today may help Crossland build across our region in the future. Check out career opportunities at Crossland.com. Crossland Construction, build you.
Ready to go?
Almost. I just have to stop at the bank, get a few money orders, to pay some bills.
Well, why don't you just write the checks yourself?
I can't.
Still? I thought you were back on your feet financially.
I am, but I never thought starting from square one would take this long.
For a second chance at a banking relationship, it's Central Time. Whatever the reason, life happens. You might have had a checking account that was overdrawn when it was closed. And finding a bank who will let you start with a clean slate can be a challenge. That's why Central National Bank offers New Opportunity Checking. Write checks, use a Visa check card, and enjoy free online banking and free ATM use at Central National Bank ATMs. Plus, you have a place to cash your checks. Ask about New Opportunity Checking from Central National Bank. It's money for life, the way we live today. Some restrictions and fees apply.
Central National Bank, money for life.
Member FDIC in your hometown since 1884.
You're in a hurry and your car won't start. And you need a jump. Or how about the time you locked your keys in the car? Or the time you hit that deer and smashed in the front end of your car? Or maybe you just need something hauled and you don't have a truck. Maybe you just need a tire changed. Call Jeff's Towing and Recovery, AAA provider at 785-213-1669. That's 785-213-1669. And remember, it's your choice who tows your vehicle.
Back to courtside with your voice of the Wildcats, Jim Hills on 97.7 The Dog.
Welcome back to Burlington Lady Cat basketball here on the Dog tonight. It's a victory for the Lady Cats, 53-36 over the Chase County Bulldogs. Close fought first quarter of action. Lady Cats and the Bulldogs go to the first quarter break with the Bulldogs leading 15-13. Lady Cats, after that 1-minute timeout and the words of encouragement from Coach Dave Gilman and Bart Kuhlman, cranked up the defense to hold the Bulldogs scoreless a total of 6 minutes in that third quarter as they go on a 21-0 run to extend that lead out to a 34-15 margin before Chase County got their first 2 points of the second quarter, and they finish up with a 37-19 lead at the halftime break. Coming out of the halftime, both teams score 6 points each in the third quarter, and again, nearly the same in the fourth. 10 points for Burlington, 11 points for Chase County. A total victory in the end, 53-36 for the Lady Cats. Here at the halftime break out on the floor, we're having a presentation by the local Shrine organization as Connor Jeffers has been selected to participate in the annual Shrine Bowl football event to be held, picked from the finest of the fine football players throughout the state. That'll be held July 28th down in Pittsburgh at the Pittsburgh State Gorilla Football Field. Players from all over the state selected into East and West teams, and Connor Jeffers will be represented here from Burlington after his fine career at Burlington High School as he finished up one of the outstanding offensive leaders in the record books here at Burlington High. We wish him his best as he travels on, and he will represent Burlington at the Shrine Bowl in July in Pittsburgh. Fans are on their feet congratulating Connor for this fine offer that he is being presented with today at the break between games. We're going to wrap up the numbers from tonight. Chase County, one player in double figures, number 10, Landry Hinkson, led the way with 14 points, 6 of 6 free throws for Hinkson to lead her team of Bulldogs tonight. On the Lady Cats side of the ledger, Jalen Griffith with 1 point, Julia Gilman with 3 points. It's 4 points in the book for Paige Sawyer and a 5 for Ashlyn Debley. She got all of hers in that first half of play. 7 points tonight adds up for Camry Wagner. And then in double figures, Jara Thorpe. She led the way in that second quarter with a 9-point explosion on her way to 11 for the night. Kirsten Young, again, does the deal from behind the arch as she finds the way for 5 3-point shots to come home on her way to a total of 20 points to lead the Lady Cats tonight. So that's the numbers from the first victory of the evening, a 53-36